So we got this huge property. We're right on the edge of the evacuation zone. Our own community here was essentially burning. So it was like my heart was pounding. I felt like I wanted to cry. It was like, what is happening right now? And it was just like, I couldn't think, like, I've got to do something. I run this business here at Grassroots. We do landscape design and construction. We knew that we had resources to be able to, like, just transport, really. We had resources to be able to stage and store, you know, supplies and people with their RVs and camping and everything. And so it was like, let's just capitalize on what we have.
I need all the names added on. Do you have a name, number?
I'm here essentially acting as dispatch because I've got the phone number that got things rolling here. My phone's blowing up left and right with text messages, phone calls, and social media messages from people that I've never met or heard of before to try and coordinate requests for animals that need to be evacuated.
You may see things you don't want to see today, so come to me and we'll take care of it the best we can. We're trying to find out if there's going to be a triage center set up here or if it's going to be set up closer to the fire line. We are only taking animals that are tagged, are branded, or that we have permission from the owners, and we will take their information. Make sure you got lots of water, snacks. We need to make sure we take care of ourselves so we don't make mistakes again, okay? So take 5 minutes to fuel up and then let's get in the vehicle.
We've got a list of places that have animals that were potentially left. And at the very least, we want to just supply some water and food for them and help as much as possible. If there's livestock or other pets that we can help get out, then we have the equipment to do that.
So we're loading up, we're getting in the trucks, we're sending a team up into the affected areas, and we're trying to locate animals that need to be brought to safety.
Around 1 million acres have burned across Oregon this year. Officials say that their resources are limited as they try to contain the spread of the fires and COVID-19.
This fire is different in that it's not the only one. We have one fire after another that are, all over 100,000 acres and well over 100,000 acres, and they're all just stacked up one right on top of another.
And it's not just because of the magnitude of the disaster. Emergency responders across the state have had to investigate conspiracy theories that say extremists started these fires, which has distracted local fire and police agencies.
Social media makes it easy for people to sort of echo the misinformation that goes out there, and it's easy for people to film something and put it in the wrong context. Unfortunately, if it's sort of sensational or tragic, that seems to move a lot faster than the good news in a lot of cases. And then you put COVID on top of that, and then you put social unrest on top of that. People are exhausted and not getting enough hugs and not being able to take care of each other. I think it'll be years before we're able to even look back and see how hard this was for all of us to go through.
We're here to help you. you gotta grab it.
Here it comes.
Yeah!
So, came to this property to get horses, found chickens. Now we're loading these chickens up and we're gonna take them back.
The goats are pinned up. So one vehicle to haul them away, and a couple people is all.
Okay, where can we drive in and can we back in right here?
That's the gate right over there.
Hey, come here.
Got him?
Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. Got it.
Yep.
Just been a good experience to be able to kind of bond as a community to help other people out, and even though we don't even, some of these people we've never even met that we're working with.
I mean, a lot of these people lost their livelihood in areas where it's not going to be easy to get it back. You know, maybe some will have insurance, but others won't. And it's just going to take a long time to heal and recover.
This is not the last time this is going to happen.
Yeah.
We could fast forward 12 months and be in the exact same situation again, which feels crazy. It's just kind of the thing we got to figure out how to deal with, and hopefully there's a way to at least mitigate it in a sense where it's not causing such widespread devastation to so many people.
The number of people that have been evacuated is well in the thousands. Number of homes lost, we don't know yet because we've been in that active firefight and we haven't had enough people. And so the firefighters haven't had a chance to count the damage because they've been busy trying to stop the damage. I feel so much empathy for the people who have been evacuated and they don't know the state of their houses. And there's people who are concerned for loved ones that live in that area.
We have old growth forest all around us and 100-foot plus tall trees. And you could tell, I mean, the smoke was getting denser and denser. And the trees were blowing like I'd never seen them before. Ash was falling from the sky. You know, I was there alone with my 7-year-old daughter and our pets, and I'm hearing other families calling saying, our property's on fire. There's a tree falling across our driveway. We can't get out. We're trapped.
I remember we were watching cartoons and wrestling in the hotel while Mom was experiencing all of this, so I kind of felt like I should have been there.
Oh, buddy. I could hear the addresses coming across the scanner, and they were getting closer and closer. You know, I guess I was waiting for that official evacuation notice to come across the phone. A lot of people on Facebook were saying, go to bed, you'll be fine. I guarantee you'll be here in the morning if you go to bed. And then it just happened so quickly. And within 5 minutes, I was unplugging our computer because it has all of our documents and our family photos on it. And it was the only thing I could grab. I grabbed the dogs. I left in slippers.
She couldn't find Merriweather.
So he's talking about our cat. We had 2 dogs and 2 cats, and our cats were in the basement. So I went down, and we have a 16-year-old cat that I've had since I was in college. I was running through the house trying to catch him. So I opened a window and kicked out the screen and wished him the best of luck. And, you know, we're pretty sure that our house is gone, but we still have a bit of hope that he might have made it out and that he might be out there somewhere. So we've reached out to the animal rescuers who are going up there, and we're hopeful because animals are resilient and sometimes they survive this kind of thing. So we left with the clothes on our back, and we were lucky to be alive.